And Death or for ZvZ for these two players, man. What do you reckon here? What do you reckon is going to be the opener?
I'm gonna say defensive pool first from MeomaikA, and then but aggressive. Aggressive. You know what? Yeah, I'll say aggressive pool first from GogojOey. I think normally GogojOey at the start of a series he prefers to sort of open up more hatch first, but we'll see. I mean, he's played enough against his opponent that I think he knows that he doesn't have to sort of suss out how they want to play. But till then, we're gonna have to be finding out. And as we start on Def Aura, LE in the bottom right hand corner map, swatting all the way in the bottom right hand corner. The blue Zerg player coming down from Vietnam. He is the avatar of the cat god, currently teamless, but the second highest rated Grand Platypus Open champion. He is MeomaikA.
And in the top left, our red Zerg out of Hong Kong. It is GogojOey.
And it's actually going to be hatch first from both of our players.
Resident sleeper, man. Resident sleeper.
And why do they got to do like the effective build, the one that's gives you the opportunity to get into the later stages of the game in a somewhat stable position? Like, that's boring. If you wanted stable, you wouldn't be playing Jenga.
Yeah, I didn't expect Mio to be as defensive as this build is. Like, he's even gone for the defensive hatch first, because you go hatch first, then you go pool and gas. So that means the pool spawns quick enough for you to be able to defend against a 12 pool quicker.
Yeah, compared to
Mio is playing super safe.
Yeah, I mean, even compared to the hatch gas pool, right, where it gives you the opportunity to sort of tech up, get a metabolic boost and whatnot. But yeah, not going to be the case as he said here. Instead, we're just going to be waiting a little while for both of our players to sort of get ready before they're willing to pull the trigger.
Yeah, it looks like they might go for that standard opener where you go quick third base into Baneling Nest, and then decide what you're going to do from there.
Yeah, the nicest centered opening here. So just kick back and watch the fireworks eventually hatch. No.
We'll wait for their queens to get out.
Yeah, as the Ducklings and GogojOey just start marching across the map, I would say that GogojOey probably is, if either player was going to be leaning heavily on the Link Flood, it would probably be GogojOey. Because again, he doesn't really favor himself. As the game goes later on, then GogojOey just doesn't really feel as confident, but...
I like that from GogojOey. No fear with his Zerglings there. Just sees the two queens at the front, like, meh.
I'm just gonna go for the scout anyway.
Yeah, you didn't scare me.
Yeah, what basically happened here is that the queens were like the security guards, but they just let the Lings go up the lift, or the elevator.
Yeah, can't be intimidated here, GogojOey, and he's going to go into the very fast lair with a Roach Warren here. So this is looking like that. If he goes for the... Yeah, there it is, the +1. We're going to see that +1 Roach timing attack with the Roach speed.
Yeah, and I cannot wait for this to really start to hit. MeomaikA, he has not made a tech choice as of yet. And to be fair, against... Oh, okay, never mind. He already made that tech choice. With those gases being made, we are going to be having Roach versus Mutas coming out.
Yeah, and I didn't like this for Mio, man. If he goes for the Spire here, this timing attack is going to hit before that Spire finishes, and there's going to be a lot of Roaches.
It is definitely going to be, and when you have that many Roaches out, they can really start to just avoid the Mutas once they come out. It's basically just tickling them.
Yeah, we'll see what the tech choice is going to be here once that lair finishes here. I'd be almost surprised at this point if Mio continued with the Spire. And he is. He does throw down the Spire still.
Nice here.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a bit of a rough spot. Like, he gets a scout on the Spire as well. Like, now this is where there's Mio go, I'm gonna go cancel and to do something else. But GogojOey saws that the Spire is very early on in the production, and he's reacting very well to this. He's even throwing the Nidus. He's gonna just smash his way in.
Wow, I was not really expecting this coming up from GogojOey, but you are right. This is one way to really sort of be the final nail off in here. Really make sure that MeomaikA can't get any mutas out.
Yeah, getting extra coins as well for the anti-air. He's gonna maybe bring some drones with him, throw spores down with the Nidus network as well. And if he does that, like, the Spire is useless. You're gonna have very minimal roaches on the ground.
Yeah, GogojOey is really acting as an alkaline right now to MeomaikA's acid. I think that's correct, right?
Yeah, like the Nidus is going to get up uncontested. That means the queens are going to get out. That means there's going to be creep for them to walk on. And he only just sees the Nidus now. This is really rough times for MeomaikA.
Exactly. We do see about 3 roaches coming out and 8 Mutalisk from the production tab, but that is nowhere near going to be enough. This third, absolutely forfeit. And GogojOey just has to keep going. More and more Nidus is popping up.
Yeah, I feel like the second Nidus here is just for creep spray.
I mean, that's one way, right? I mean, you don't want to be using your overlords to spread creep. You don't want to be using your queens to spread creep. You gotta be using them for transfuse energy. Like on top of the Ravager.
So much transfuse ability now here for these roaches. There's a bunch of mutas out already. And this all comes down to this defense here. These spines are about to pop, so GogojOey really has to do his damage.
Yeah, and honestly, I think this is a pretty good position right now for MeomaikA. He's got the concave up.
Remember.
Yeah, the +1 did finish up with GogojOey though. And +2 on the way, but look at the army supply. MeomaikA is going to be able to reinforce this. Coming up from 2 different angles. MeomaikA barely keeping this defense up. And now the mutas.
Why the reinforcements for GogojOey? He just never brought them. What was he doing behind all this?
He droned up. I think he droned up behind this. Yeah, look at that. Third base has so much in the mineral line, but they're in so much trouble. MeomaikA going around every single base right now. Spore not even going to be finishing up, and GogojOey, he is going to so many workers. He may have gotten that third base, but he's not going to be able to, make use of the bases that he's got.
I feel like he made the wrong choice to go macro behind this.
Well, considering that he's just lost his macro advantage, yeah, I have to agree with you.
Yeah, if he was reinforcing that fight with his +1 with his queens, there was not going to be enough on the ground for Meo.
But instead, Meo, he ended up having enough in the air there because GogojOey decided to macro out of this. Now, he does have a decent setup right now, GogojOey does. And there aren't really that many mutas in the air, but still, I'm looking at this effect. Look at the roach count for MeomaikA. Even without +1, that is a lot.
Yeah, +2 missiles about to kick in here for Joey as well. So this is going to be where a bigger advantage comes up for GogojOey. The mutas aren't being able to do too much. They are like just kind of cramped in, it looks like, at the natural.
And here comes the flank coming down from GogojOey, setting up the 2 Niduses. These 3 mutas. Trying to get so much done there.
Yeah, big fight on the front line as well. Queens come back to defend against the muta. They can't do anything. There's only 2 of them left. Nidus one does go down, but the Nidus, the third base, the new third base, is able to get up and he forces the cancel there. Queens are here as well. He can put some creep down. There's no Mutalisk left really in the sky except for those 2 across the map. So all GogojOey does is have to contain him now. He can get his drone count back up. He's got the huge upgrade advantage on the ground.
He absolutely does. MeomaikA has a very good defensive position here, but he can only defend on 2 bases. GogojOey still has a lot more, but MeomaikA said enough about defending. Goes across the map with this run by of roaches. Forces go pull everything back.
Goes back into the Nidus one to get back home to reinforce this attack, and yeah, the upgrade advantage coming up trumps here for GogojOey back at home. And forces him away once again, but 10 Mutalisk on the way. This is where MeomaikA can fight his way back. It's if he can clean up these Nidus networks, keep on top of them. Man, GogojOey gets on for the attack again. A couple more roaches spitting out. He needs to get rid of this Nidus network.
Yeah, which he's definitely trying to do right now. MeomaikA is. But for a little bit of a surround, but not quite timing it right. MeomaikA has the upgrade advantage in the actual places where he's choosing to fight. So the upgrade lead from GogojOey not really gonna be too effective. Muta's now out and just trying to continue to secure the lead, or the economic. Well, I guess you wouldn't really call it a lead, right? But more of making sure that GogojOey and Mio are both on even footing when it comes to the economy.
Yeah, well, he still has that creep trim in the bottom, so he did have enough vision to be able to throw down another Nidus, but was in vision of some units there of MeomaikA, so he's able to shut it down. And Mio does have the map control to go up into 4 bases here once again.
Yeah, that he does, but we'll see how long that lasts, as GogojOey is looking to make very short work of that map control of MeomaikA.
Going across the map here with his Mutalisk, but he does see the roach count across the map here, so he's going to force him to come home. He knows there's not much to shoot up, and the 4th base does get killed. No cancel.
Yeah, no refunds there on damaged group products.
Yeah, more Mutalisks coming out as well here. The Queens have not been able to unload and get across the map here, so MeomaikA once again going to be able to defend.
Just like so. But it is starting to get a little worrisome. He has been on 2 bases just for so long, and sure, he's been keeping the worker count down, but I mean, GogojOey, he's had a little bit of an advantage in terms of minerals anyway, and now he's starting to switch up his stack, going into those Hydras to deal with those mutas.
And 22 Mutalisk on the map, though, that's so hard to deal with for the next, well, quite a while here for GogojOey. He's not going to be able to really get anything too much done with Nidus Network with this many Mutalisk, especially when they're patrolling.
Yeah, patrolling back and forth, just like so. And now they're starting to move across the map, so anything GogojOey is really planning to do macro-wise, he's going to have to be just careful about it.
Yeah, I like this choice here from GogojOey going into Burrow and Roach Burrow. Or Tunnel Claws. Yeah. I do like that a lot because there's no detection really out on the map except for... Oh, actually, is there any detection on the map? There is no overseers. I don't think there's any spores for Mio. So if he can start multi-prong attacking with roaches and all the mineral lines, MeomaikA is going to be stuck at home with his Mutalisk, and Mutalisk at home are useless.
As we can sort of see right now, yeah. You really want to be utilizing the Mutalisk to be as more of a map control tool, which Mio is trying to do, but I mean, considering that that's also his main Nidus deletion tool, he's forced to just pull them back so often. Sprawlcrawl is trying to get, really doing a good job of zoning out the army at the moment.
Mutalisk can is still scary. They've almost got +2 attack, so they're almost at the point where just this fucking Mutalisk can one-shot spores.
Yeah, or even take out a Hydra just like so. Completely denied the group spines, and with only 4 Hydras on the map right now. Absolutely. Just look at that worker count being absolutely demolished, and now there's not even the... GogojOey can't even fall back on the, well, at least I have more bases, sort of comfort.
The Burrowed Roaches have made it across the map.
That they have, and they are continuing to push on, and that's a little bit of a panic, morph here from MeomaikA. A really good split on the roaches here for GogojOey.
Yeah, this is where GogojOey can get himself back into a nice corner, get his Hydra count back up. 14 workers going down, that's huge here for GogojOey going into the late game. Still, roaches in the third, cleaning up a ton of drones as well. 26 workers go down. MeomaikA's economy is in the dirt.
Absolutely in shambles right now, Sano. He has got less than half the worker count of GogojOey. If MeomaikA wants to win this game, he's got to go now. He's got to go right across the map. But he cannot.
If he goes across the map, these tunneling roaches are going to get even more of the economy. And like MeomaikA is not really going back into workers. He's just making more muta, and the Hydra count went up huge behind all this.
It absolutely did. May not have group spines, but honestly, with the range on mutas, that's the most important upgrade right now for Hydras to have.
Yeah, they've got 2-2.
Yeah, they've got 2-2.
Alright, Queens and Hydra is going to try and hold this off, but 2-2 Hydras are going to be a big ask for these roaches to take on, especially when they don't even have any upgrades, these roaches.
that they do not. Muta's still trailing a little bit far behind, and
the Mutalisk count. Is that 47 Mutalisks? That's still a lot to contend with.
that is an apocalypse of Mutas, as Steel would say. And they do splash damage. Every single volley of Mutas is doing splash damage over here. And this is just so overbearing right now. It is a little bit too much for GogojOey to really handle. A couple of Hydras now popping out, but they're just getting picked off one by one.
Yeah, I didn't take much attention to that Muta count. As soon as I saw 47, that's when you heard the laugh come out. I'm like, okay, okay.
GG is called. MeomaikA taking game number 1, turning it completely around. After
it was so back and forth, man. So back and forth between these two. So they're just so attack focused. But GogojOey was the one really controlling the pace for all this game. But it was just Mio just knowing what he needed to win and executing. So very good game. GogojOey, I feel like he lost the match with that first Nidus worm attack, because if he just kept attacking with that, not draining, just reinforcing, I'm pretty sure Mio just dies.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. It was even with all of the static defense and all of the reinforcers that MeomaikA had, it was a very close hold here for MeomaikA. So just a little bit more pressure coming in with a couple more roaches, or literally any unit coming up from Nidus, would have been enough to break MeomaikA. But GogojOey, he did the, I guess you could call it the safer bet here, and thought, all right, I've dealt the damage, I'm ahead, I can try to go for a bit more of a macro game. But little did he know, MeomaikA had the tools to go for that counter harass.
Indeed. Oh man, I'm just watching back on stream where the Mutalisks just decide to show up, and it's just, oh man, it's a hurricane of Mutalisk. All right, so what are the pillars? Pillars of gold for map number 2 here.
Yeah, always a safe bet for Zerg, but when it's a ZvZ, I have to wonder how safe that really is.
Yeah, pillars.
Yeah,
Just trying to think of how this goes down between both of our players here. Like they have a ramp going up into their natural, so wall-offs and hold of early attacks is going to be a little bit more comfortable. So I feel it's an interesting map for GogojOey, because he's the one been attacking right so far in the series. If he wants to be continuing that, I feel it's a little bit harder to get an attack like that off unless you're going to go for something really early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they want to go into that 3-bass route again.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you there. If it was about to go really early and aggressive, if GogojOey's looking to do that, then it would be Pillars of Gold. I'm just waiting for the countdown to finish. But we will have to find out if that's going to be the case here on Pillars of Gold. LE holding up the rest of the map pool with their LEs. Or sometimes they don't have LE because Fruitland. I miss Fruitland. In the top right corner map, spawning all the way in the top right corner, we have the blue Zerg player coming down from the land of Hong Kong. He is going to be representing himself, as he is currently teamless, the 3rd winningest GPO player. Give it up for GogojOey.
And in the bottom left, our red Zerg out of Vietnam. He's 1-0 up in the series. It is MeomaikA. Huh.
All right, not going to be that early game aggression that we kind of suspected.
I think Mio forgot to finish his extractor trick by cancelling.
That's what it was.
Because he just built an extractor and then expanded.
Gas hatch pool. That is not a sequence that I've seen in a long time.
He did extract a trick in the end anyway, over on the other one.
Yeah, to make up for past mistakes over there. I mean, time is an illusion. It doesn't really matter when you get the extractor trick, right? Just long as you get it.
This is such a messy opening for MeomaikA. Look how many drones he's behind already.
Yeah, 4 drones doesn't seem like a lot, but at the start of the game, and especially in a mirror matchup, that is massive.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like this opening for me. I think he's almost shot himself on the foot with this opener. He's gonna pull up his lings, actually. He's not gonna go straight across the map. So this is where he can maybe get himself back into this if he pulls his lings. And then just goes for a big attack.
Yeah, it's definitely an option. 8 more lings are on the way, so I think MeomaikA is definitely on that wavelength. It's gonna be very interesting to see how he improvises from here.
He's trying to go around the overlords, but GogojOey.
Already wise to it. Already had that overlord right at third base.
Yeah, GogojOey goes back home.
Just gets more lings, gets a spine crawler, and is already positioning the queens on the ramp. This is going to be a very solid defense coming up from GogojOey.
Yeah, GogojOey is responding to this too well. Like, he's got his spine crawl on the natural, spine crawl on the main, 2 queens on the ramp. He's evacuated his drones already, has lings out to protect his queens. This is not going to get too much done here.
Yeah, I mean, he tries to get a couple of lings, and he is singing out that count, but look at that choke point. Look how narrow it is for GogojOey right now. Queen is getting a little bit bruised, but with the transfuse, manages to get them done. Forces a cancel one of the spine crawls, but the other one is out, and that really does prevent MeomaikA from getting too far in. Yeah, it is a little bit from GogojOey.
Yeah, the spine crawler can get involved now because he was holding at the top. Just needs his second spine crawler to come up, and then GogojOey is sitting pretty.
Yeah, or you should be for a while. Good hold position here, right on top of the hatchery, and I'm getting some flashbacks to that series against right now. That's a lot of yeah, and a little bit of a mistiming or potential mistiming. Only one spine available right now, but he will be able to get the bar off on the other spine. MeomaikA getting a little greedy right now, going straight for the queens. But
yeah, trying to get as many queens as he can, but he's only going to be able to get the one. Another queen spawns with those spine crawlers, and GogojOey holds with pretty much flying colors. Only lost a queen, really.
Yeah, a single queen and some really negligible ling losses right there. Didn't lose a single drone. And while that hatchery is a little bit bruised, hits that down. It's still more than half health. Now GogojOey's got Bailings for his bases, yeah.
He's been able to drain a little bit, or he probably didn't have to do a full evacuation into the main there. A little bit sloppy there from GogojOey.
But when it's all said and done, he's still the one who's held this aggression. And to be fair, I think GogojOey you could say that he overreacted a little bit, as you know, both of them are about equal in terms of the worker count, and MeomaikA's gonna be looking to sort of macro up behind this, but GogojOey has such a heavy tech lead.
Yeah, he's got a tech advantage. He's still got a huge defensive. Oh, you can't let him get up the ramp like that.
And he does. He lets the lings go up the ramp. Sano. Those banelings are still slow banelings. They're still going to take a little while to get here. But really,
it's a bit disruption.
Yeah,
It's good disruption, but it's he doesn't lose any drones or big drone count. His spines are still up. His queens are all still alive. He's got his baneling nest. He's still got the drone counts. And now, once he stabilizes here and holds the natural, he can start to tech up once again. But man, he's not going to let up. And that's going to be his downfall, I think, in this game if he doesn't let up.
Yeah, and I mean, he does have a little bit of pressure off of that pedal, to use a sort of driving metaphor, as he's continuing to make a couple of drones behind this. He's not straight holding down the Z key, going only for lings, and actually trying to transition into roaches.
Yeah. Well, GogojOey has like a lot of gas banked up. He needs to start spending a little bit more of it. And there we go. We see +1 start up. The lair starts up as well. He's going to go double gas in the natural here as well to catch back up. Oh, sorry, to get his economy in place, I should say. As MeomaikA on the other side of the map, he does have 2 gases, but it looks like he's not going for lair as of yet. but he's not mining from that other extractor. He's got 300 gas banked up.
What's it gonna be for? Say no. That's what we gotta think. Lair only now starting from MeomaikA. And yeah, he's not really spending that gas on anything. But
Yeah, well,
the evolution chamber's coming out, so should be seeing it soon.
yeah, cheeky little scout coming out here from MeomaikA. Gets to see the timing and things. He gets to see that the lair is on the way. He's gonna try and get a sneaky drone kill. Doesn't actually get it.
Yeah, there was enough DPS here on the Queen to sort of chase him away. And now it's a bit of an arms race. Okay, both players going for their +1 and should be going for Goliath Constitution. I like that MeomaikA is going for Lings as well as Roaches here because he is not going to be able to catch up on the... He's not going to be able to catch up on the under Roach count, so he does need to get some surrounds here and there if he can.
He's gonna lose himself a couple Overlords for his troubles as well. This MeomaikA's actually lost like 3, maybe 4 Overlords this game already. Oh, and a big Bane hit in the middle there. Actually lost a lot of his Lings there, MeomaikA.
Yeah, and that just gives GogojOey the opportunity to push just like so. He sees it, he wants to go for it, but doesn't want to get too ahead of himself as he does out the rest of what MeomaikA's defenses are looking like. So GogojOey actually going to be the first player to go into Spire.
Yeah, I like his choice of Spire here. He sees it as not really a third base, and he didn't see a Spire for MeomaikA. So I like his choice to go Spire here. He's going to have plenty of Roaches to defend his third base. And if you have third base economy, you're ahead in economy, and you have the Spire, you're in such a nice spot.
It's just so safe for you as a player. You have that map control, you have that economic stability, and now I'm really not sure what MeomaikA's game plan is. I mean, he's still trying to macro, but I feel like he's doing a little bit of he's sort of trying to put his foot in both boats, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he hasn't really gone back into his economy. He's been making a lot of Roaches. But he's been looking for a third base to cancel for so long, and this is his timing.
Yeah, and he hasn't quite found it, and this is a little bit of a timing advantage for GogojOey, but +1 will be finished up pretty soon for MeomaikA. I love how aggressive he's been with his defense here. MeomaikA has, and just completely chases these Roaches of GogojOey away.
Yeah, the Spire has finished there for GogojOey. He actually spent a bunch of gas on Roaches here for the defense, so he's not going to have a lot of mutas here to help out for this defense. And MeomaikA has a great army here to counterattack.
That he does. He has caught up on the upgrades. He's actually going to be the first player to go into his +2 range, and okay, he's backing off a little bit. Does not quite want to go down that ramp into the Queens and Spine Crawlers, but yeah, this has just been MeomaikA having such a rough start and just clawing his way back and somehow finding a way to get an advantage by taking some pretty nice engagements.
Wow. Okay, actually, Mare gonna be heavy supply blocked. Alright, come on, kill it. No.
What? GogojOey! It's 4 health! One hit on the Queens! That's gonna be a full health Overseer pretty soon. Alright, MeomaikA going straight for it.
GG.
GG. I guess he didn't,
No, he doesn't have a proper answer to the mutas. The third base was up way earlier.
Yeah. He didn't have any anti-air there, so I was thinking, yeah, that might have been it, but I don't know, maybe... Do you think maybe GogojOey, or MeomaikA rather, could have just turned around, gone for some Spore Crawlers, and...
Yeah, like, I feel like it's an odd decision. Definitely.
Yeah.
He knows he's not going to be able to get any, like, aggressive stuff done, so I think that's maybe why he felt a little bit down about it. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely an odd choice there for him to go for the attack and just like, yeah, you got Mutalisk.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is sort of MeomaikA's seeing that, you know, if the game were to continue on, he wouldn't really be able to play to his strengths anymore. He would be a little bit on the back foot, and that is not at all how MeomaikA likes to play. So, instead, he realizes that he is up 1-0 in that series, or was up 1-0 in that series, so he'd rather try to go for the ace match and see what he can get.
He's keeping his mental on the front foot, at least. I think that's maybe his choice there. Because if he plays out the next 5-10 minutes all defensive, that's just like not Mio's style. And it might affect him going into that game 3 if he like just strung it out for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, you really got to keep a bit of a clear head as the tournament goes on.
Well, he was about to be heavily supply blocked too for another like 30 seconds. So what? There's a bunch more medalists come out. There's a lot more economy for GogojOey to pump out as well. And yeah, it was going to be a tough spot for the next 5 minutes or so for Mio. But Submarine, Mio gets his map choice.
And we've seen how he was completely able to bamboozle Demi on this, so let's see if we can get it done again. And speaking of bamboozle, and that's actually not a very good segue, thank you very much, SnapD, for the Prime subscription.
Awesome support there from SnapD.
Yeah, should be able to get a couple of many different sort of stuff, including replay packs and whatnot, but most importantly, we just really appreciate that support. No Light's wallet really appreciates that support as well.
Yeah, guys put out a lot to get, they dedicate a lot to your casting. You guys have done how many tournaments today? At least 3, I think. I watched Twitter.
In 24 hours, we've done 3, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about the, what's it called? Day itself when it started, it's 2. But anyway, never do math on stream, as we have learned earlier on. And in the top left-hand corner map, starting all the way in the top left-hand corner of the LE Submarine, we have the Blues player coming down from Vietnam. He is going to be representing himself, as he is currently teamless, as well as the Cat Spirit, going for that extractor trick and letting it happen. Letting it happen? No, doing it successfully. We have MeomaikA.
Yeah, remember to cancel the extractor this time around. Down to the bottom right, our red Zerg out of Hong Kong. It is GogojOey.
And we got some updates here from the bracket as well. Here's Sano. Demi able to take out Starduck 1-0 after an 18-minute game. Will be going for that rematch against Beastork. If only that was the best of 3, but unfortunately only the lower bracket finals is the best of 3.
Yeah, and that's on Dragonatho. So I would favor Beastork on that map, actually.
Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. But yeah, they're going to be going at it, and the winner of that should be facing the loser of this final map. As we go on the ace match here on Submarine, either one of these players going up against either Beastork or Demi.
Yeah, it's going to be a good lower bracket final, no matter who ends up there, because this is like the top 4 that you guys get like nearly every week.
Yeah.
So it's always like insane matchups when it gets to this stage between these 4. And Mio, fast evolution chamber. What do you reckon, man? Is he going to play the safe carapace, or is he going to be the aggressive melee attack upgrade?
I gotta go for the melee here for MeomaikA. He has... That's definitely how he would prefer to play. But GogojOey being very playing to his strength. Yeah, the Queen is so low. Couple more hits for the Zerglings, but it is not quite gonna happen. How much health is there? Okay, so still pretty decent. 13 health.
Yeah, a couple extra bites and it would have gone down there. So good micro there from Mio to keep it alive. He definitely needs to keep that alive.
Yeah, the body blocking alone with the drones was definitely something that kept him alive here. MeomaikA actually losing only 2 Zerglings so far this game. Not even drone to that.
Oh, the big thing to come out of that as well is he managed to keep the scouting information away from GogojOey. There no scout on that evolution chamber, and he goes for that melee.
Yeah, GogojOey really does not know how aggressive MeomaikA wants to play this out, and he's going to try to continue to get some scouts off with his Zerglings, with his Overlords wherever he can. But now, with so many Lings out, this is not going to be... GogojOey's not quite going to be able to see that. Although it should be a little bit of a tip-off, right?
It's still scary, though, for Mio, even though he's going for that aggressive route, because the Baneling Nest is about to finish. So even though you have +1 lings, killing banelings isn't good for lings.
Yeah, I mean, if it was +1 carapace, it could survive and, you know, shrug off a baneling connection or two, but this is +1 melee. They are essentially glass cannons right now.
Yeah, if they can get on top of queens, get on top of drone lines, they absolutely rip them to shreds. But if the baneling defense is good here from Gogo, it's almost a wasted upgrade.
Yeah, it's exactly pretty much a moot point, and that is how GogojOey wants to play this out as well as he can. He does have a very healthy army supply and baneling supply here in his natural base.
And GogojOey's identified how many lings are here, and he's like, all right, if I keep my banelings in a good position, I can just push you all the way back home.
Like so. And he was able to do that. MeomaikA really tailed between his legs over there. Does finish up his own baneling nest. Unless he canceled it. Nope, does finish it up. So, yeah, we should be seeing some very, very, very close Ling Bane wars coming down. That's
yeah. He's going to be able to cancel. Gets one good connection with that baneling so far. He's going to take his third base again behind this.
Yeah. But MeomaikA is still very far ahead in terms of the army count. Will be getting a couple of banelings. Not sure where they are, though.
Yeah, he still has some banelings floating around Gogo. But, yeah, he's been doing pretty well behind all this. Like, he's gotten his drone count up. He's still increasing the link count. And he's getting his +1 melee this time around. So that is going to make this big link count scary once that upgrade finishes.
Yeah, with the carapace, MeomaikA can be really... just be that much more aggressive, really. He does not have to care about the banelings one-shotting him. Oh, but he pulled the trigger a little too soon, Sano. Massive connection from GogojOey. But actually still losing a lot of supply.
Yeah, this +1 link's still a big threat to this third base. Now the banelings of MeomaikA come into contention here. So this has got to keep... well, actually, what's that in the main of MeomaikA from Gogo? Is that Overlord's position? Or some sneaky banelings. Some sneaky banelings got in.
Actually, they did. That they did. The Lings actually make it all the way through, but I have a feeling that MeomaikA is not concerned about losing drones at this point. But he should be if he's unable to end this out. Oh, that was so close coming down from MeomaikA. And those are some actually pretty good baneling snipes here. Very good baneling snipes. Just about losing all of them, but GogojOey, he does have the defensive advantage. He's reinforcing as quick as he can. Baneling's coming in, and he will lose the third base.
Oh, losing this third base so late is not nice for GogojOey. MeomaikA has got his third base, but up behind this, he's got the 1/1 upgrade for his lings now, and those can take on small packs of roaches with that carapace.
They absolutely can. Just shrugging off the volleys and chewing through the armor of the roaches coming out here. MeomaikA getting a fourth base behind this, just to secure the lead.
And Spire. So he's absolutely controlling this game now. He's getting into mineral lines. He's going to be able to take out little bits of drones here and there, trying to dance around the banelings. Doing a good job so far, and now focusing down a few workers. 5 workers go down, and he gets up into the main base.
Yeah, GogojOey just going down the ramp a little bit too quick with those roaches there. And this is a lot of lings. To be fair, GogojOey has a lot of roaches out, but these lings are literally running circles around them.
Yeah, Meo is absolutely tearing GogojOey apart. He can't stabilize. Like, he's losing workers. His roaches are running around in circles. He's going to possibly lose his third base here again. But,
I feel like I'm watching a PVZ where MeomaikA went for Glaive the Depths.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah, just multi-prong harassing with lings, opening him up, and then just executing. He's like, all right, you're all over the place. You're wide open for an attack, and there he goes. Yeah. But now Mutila's coming in here for MeomaikA. He's got 3 base economy, not quite in the gas mining, but these roaches can't even move out across the map now. Like, if they move out across the map, they're just going to die to Mutilas.
Exactly. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So GogojOey going for a little bit of a risk here, going for a Hail Mary play with that Nidus.
And he scouts a Nidus. And he scouts a Nidus. So MeomaikA is going to have like a spread out on the map now and make sure this Nidus network can't get up. So he's going to be trying to kill off every overlord on the map.
Just like so. actually going to be a little bit aggressive as well with the Mutas. He knows that it's still going to be a while before the network, or before the Hidden Knives network gets up and running, so he is just taking this opportunity to do as much harass as possible, wasting the Queen energy.
Yeah, first Nidus network coming down, so MeomaikA not able to completely shut it down, but he's picking off the queens, and that was the whole point of getting the Nidus network up, is to be able to get your queens across the map with the roaches so you can continue a big attack.
Yeah, and now the roaches is coming out, but MeomaikA, I mean, what has he got on the ground? I saw a little bit of movement there.
I think it's a lot of legs.
Alright, well, it's a lot of links and not quite able to do much against all these roaches, unless the roaches are split up right now, Sano.
Yeah, they are split up. One links pounce on those no carapace of roaches, so they tear them up. Mutalisk is well helping out, and all these roaches going to fall. They have to get back into the Nose Network if they want to escape, but a couple of Sparkles coming up. These Mutalisks trying to kill these queens before these spores finish. And
the spores do finish enough. Does manage to get it. GG is called. MeomaikA. Oh, got cut off. Gonna be a first player in the grand finals. Waiting there for the winner of GogojOey versus Demi, who was able to take out Beastork 1-0.
Oh. Demi got through, dude. Cheeky boy. That was a quick game, I think.
Seems like it.
Alright, so Beastork eliminated. I was expecting Beastork to come through there just on such a big, spacey map. Well, it's very nice closed up bases for a quick, like, you can get very solid 4 bases on that map, and when Protoss gets to that number, they're just so hard to stop. But I feel like Demi must have done something special there to stop Beastork from getting into that powerful stage.
Yeah, either some really, really diligent defense coming out from Demi that game, or, you know, potentially Demi switching things around.
Yeah.
And being a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, oh, man. Big ups to Demi on that one.
Yeah.
So, Demi, he's coming into the Bermuda Triangle again. He's got GogojOey to face up, and if he's able to take down one corner, it's still only one corner of the triangle. Still got MeomaikA to contend with.
Yeah, that is how it's gonna go, and of course Ender did not sign up again this week, so Funara, Ender there in the chat. Before that though, the stream will be going on a quick 5-minute break, and we will be continuing on with these 2 finals when we come back. We'll see you then.